can't even do a clash, but you want style Addy? Easy yourself, cause we don't see everything what you do, youth.
Some big the ramming, you know a goat.
Brand new, one goat.
Scratch, wagwan. Bless up all my viewers, all my subscribers out in the world. Hope you all doing well. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you haven't as yet. So Masicka and Vybz Kartel controversy erupt after Masicka did this. We see Vybz Kartel put out a post and Masicka put out this right here with the goated, the 666 sign. It's like a lot of people we see reacting, telling Masicka say them bun Baphomet. We are gonna get into that and say wagwan. Also, Vybz Kartel and Drake have to add another date for Scotiabank Arena due to overwhelming demand. Also, we have a thing to talk about Popcaan on some business move right here. Plus, Cecile rallies support for missing Manchester boy. We have a lot more coming up, so stay tuned.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad.
So bless up each and every one. We're kicking things off right here with Breen. His new single, Take It Easy.
Hey, life sweet. Don't matter the struggles that you face. Take it easy and be nice. Easy and be right.
So the official music video is out, and this one, based on how the artist deal with the melody, put the words together along with the slow, easygoing rhythm. This one definitely gonna resonate with the fans. The artist are telling nobody stress out yourself, just take it easy. I love how him go out in the nature and do this video right here. You can just relate, keep your mind free. You know, the artist are telling say God will always provide from your belief in him.
Jaja blessing always there. Day and through the night, He will provide. Even a pumpkin figure cook me season rice. Ooh, yeah.
Enough people under the dirt today because of certain things where them never have, certain lifestyle where them never live. Some people try get it the fast way, some people stress out themselves, but the artist right here I say, and many days him go without, enough time him rough it out. Him never used to no chicken and curry goat.
Never used to chicken and no curry goat. Lord, only you know.
So big up Reggae Vibes production on this one right here. Name of the song, Life Sweet. Breen drop this one, and you know, it's like the artist I show you say, you know, have to have everything for your life sweet. Life sweetie. The artist are saying this one right here. The man just say you have to just appreciate God, appreciate when him provide, and you know, just tread on until you get certain things where you want. So Popcaan on some business move right here, and the fans are loving it. We see Popcaan put this out saying, Mr. Sutherland, Good Life Construction CEO, whenever you see me dressed like this, call me Mr. Sutherland. Thanks in advance, have a lovely day. Yeah, so the fans them love this move right here. Apart from the artist thing, Popcaan just appreciate some business development as well.
I give modern excavator for use, brother. No keys. Pay shit this from buckler here. No nice, my father. Oh, yeah, man.
So, after showing off his new chain, some fans believe that Masicka is competing with Vybz Kartel once again. While some people are saying sell him soul, we see a lot of reaction. Is like right here, some fans took offense, especially Vybz Kartel Gaza fans. As you can see right here, this person posts, good for you, no competition over Yasso. Kartel told the universe. An expert post, coulda buy every chain in the world, coulda all walk with the real ram goat around your neck. Kartel lock the spot, goat, know that. Well, Vybz Kartel already mentioned that him are the goat since him come out, so you know how that go. And right now, you have some fans, Masicka have some loyal fans who say genocide, you know, over Gaza.
Brand new, one goat. See it.
So it's like Masicka get the Gaza fans them head chip. We actually see Madsus put out a post also. Right here we see Vybz Kartel put out a post with the caption, "They don't like you, but they find the time to watch everything you do." Also, Madsus put out a post right here since Masicka declared that he is the GOAT, and we already see Madsus talk from Masicka perform at Reggae Sumfest surrounding the King of Dancehall controversy when Joshi did come out and attack said nobody no bad like Masicka shoes lace. So it's like some people are run Madsus figure find God after him put out that symbol, which tattoo on his hand right there, the 666 with the goated and things. So this come after Masicka put out him chain declaring that he is the GOAT. Now it's like Madsus a push it to the limit right here with this tattoo. I not even didn't know say him have this on. A lot of people will say I tell Madsus same figure find God, as you can see in the comment section. We know him a true share that Masicka same way. So make me know what you think about this. We see one Kevin is like he made chip along with other Gaza fans.
Back to dancehall thing, no. Why you never did want to be a GOAT then? Why you never want to be a GOAT then? Why you never want the crown then? Now to one of your friend them I tell you say, who no forget the crown, how no never get the crown. In this time and in this season and in this time of Vybz Kartel life, he is the king of dancehall. So who like it, like it. How who not like it, chuck off. Vybz Kartel is the king of dancehall. Who can put Masicka on a stage like Barclays Center and tell me say Masicka can charge you money where Kartel charge if go in a Barclays Center, go sell it done, and him gonna get the same amount of people. It gonna be a sold out concert. On a blind, on a see say Vybz Kartel get the 29. See on the on the 30th there was like Tony Mataran, Shensia, TOK, Fireman, Elephant Man, Mr. Vegas, and after the Kartel bring him own show and mash it up, and it was fuller than, come on, it was fuller than that show there. No do me that. No go on like say no see what the man a do. No go on like say no see say the man is the new found king of dancehall. No go on like say no see say the man is the GOAT. Masicka come and talk about him a GOAT. What kind of GOAT? Curry? Stew? A who for funeral? Brother, me a telling you say at the earth to no wicked. And this me go try showing you now my people. You know see say when time Joshi did come on stage and Joshi did say what him say, it was a round table talk. Masicka, me only even give a mongrel dog. Me only even give a sprat. Me only even tell us say, yeah, brother, the only thing I tell us say is a rat. Yeah, but I give a rat. Because at that when I do, when I go around Adi, I want to turn a rat. I want to style the man behind him back. And now the man where did that drink, I want to go say a junk talk. I don't know junk talk. I never know junk talk. A shit where Masicka talk round Joshi say past stage. None of them no bad like me shows lace. And Masicka said that. That's why Joshi could have come out and say what him say. Truth and the truth. When I come go on like say, Joshi just get up and disrespect Vybz Kartel because him do it off of him own. Him do it off of him own strength. Him never do it off of him own strength. Masicka said some things behind closed door. Some pillow talk did a go on. And that's why the one Joshi come out and talk about none of them nobody like me shoes lace. Who not talk? If you not talk about people no better than shoes lace, and you must have say none of them no better than Vybz Kartel shoes lace. Brother, Masicka, you no surpass Popcaan. You no surpass Sir Popcaan like what Pretty Dan would have said. Sir Popcaan. You no surpass Sir Popcaan. And as bad as thing may be, you don't even have a squad of people that follow you like the Vendetta squad. Vendetta and my squad. But truth be told, you're not surpass Vendetta. You can't even do a clash. You're afraid. Masicka, you're a coward. You're a breadfruit. You can't even do a clash, but you want style Addy. Easy yourself. Because we don't see everything what you do, youth. Hey, no send for no box. Me not put nobody in no box. Me not keep box. Turn on the live if you don't want to do what me I do. Me not keep no box. Make me talk. Make me talk. As me turn the live on, the guy them want put come on the top of the screen, man. Push me to a number. That not reach now yet. World boss. Wanna push the screen, man. Come on, now do me that. One Kevin is back. One Kevin is back. I want to do them. No boy.
Red Boom.
No boy, no girl.
So a third show added for OVO presents Vybz Kartel at Scotiabank Arena due to overwhelming demand. Toronto OVO presents Vybz Kartel at Scotiabank Arena officially adds a third date after more than 30,000 fans flooded Ticketmaster's website, eager to secure tickets for the highly anticipated concerts. The new dates for the shows are October 26, 27, and the 30th. So, Vybz Kartel causing a lot of debate in dancehall. While some people asking where the other artists, some people are say Vybz Kartel start this wave in dancehall where he must sell out a lot of arena. It causing some controversy because some believe that because Vybz Kartel come out of prison, that are the reason why. While some people are saying that Vybz Kartel already have him fan base before, and even if he never went to prison, he would still do the same thing.
Brother, it popular all over at that. We are ask Kartel. If Kartel give you one at that, general.
Brother, you just want a hit song, brother. That not help dancehall, brother. You know what help?
You mean not help?
Well, Anna G, this you don't talk and explain yourself. You know what help dancehall? Before Kartel do arena, who them call for one arena? Don't Killer get a arena? Don't Beanie Man get a arena? Don't CJ Milan call Shensia them in our arena? Alkaline get arena too? Who make that possible?
But where wave there? Where
you mean? You not see no wave nowhere there, sir, brother?
No, I'm big tidal wave. You look on bad money. Everybody are drowning in money now. What is
it's a tsunami that in, brother. That better than a record.
This one a wicked man. You blind?
Who no didn't know say that better than
There's
a
a
record?
donation for glasses. We have to go run up here.
So where is the wave after
Go fund me for glasses. Go fund me for glasses on TikTok. We are running go fund me for kill some glasses. You can't see wave.
I may tell us a Kartel still have
all right, well, yeah, right. Because real quick, not to cut nobody, because I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Because somebody in the comments just said, I gotta laugh. Somebody in the comments just said Kartel doesn't have like the song, the big song around the world, basically that Charlie Blacks have. But with that one song, bro, Charlie Blacks, no promoters booking him to do a venue by himself with that one song. So how do you reason like that? Like, why would you throw that out there?
When me I say, can you imagine
that one big song Charlie Blacks has, no promoter has booked him for an arena show for that one song, bro.
Notice boy, since the return of Kartel and you know I'm not calling no king, you know. I'm not calling no king coming to rate him that much, and I still not believe say it should have been given to him. But I still have to respect him for what he had brought back to the space. So I gotta give him credit for that. But since the return of him and you know, a portion of man jump on the thing and he had re-energized the thing, revamped the thing, and of course some little Careless Boy no longer exists because Kartel come out. And so, you know, you have some real man come back out and go under themselves. But there's some man who can't find no rhythm, can't find a song. And so what they do is they find trouble. Me attack Liquor John, and me attack Bushman, and me attack about Tony Rebel.
What kind of difference?
No, but what? I don't think there was nothing to speak on. Even though him only as a boy, he is the creator for that, what is called now called a genre. I just don't think.
And if you look before Rebel, there has to be somebody else before Rebel.
No, but the Little John is before Rebel, and and the other people that they spoke about is before Rebel.
Man, like Charlie Chaplin.
No, well, I don't know if Charlie Chaplin never come under the category of Sing J.
But the man saying that lady, bro.
I'm a comedian. Charlie Chaplin and Professor Nuts a comedian them, a musical comedian. But the man them I come and like them make up some argument. Me see all Bushman now come within trouble making himself when nobody heard about Bushman in a long time because Bushman basically done, dead and buried. And now he want to resurface by using chin. But the reality is that I found a hole in a brother. And it thing won't work for everybody. And everybody are going to really come back in this space. And so you have to just accept one of them and just take your funeral and go on here, man. Let it go. Let it go. And the little mix up, I can't tell you right now. Look at that, I'm a virgin still in him, I tell you the truth. But it not going to work for him. It not going to work for him. I don't think Tony Rebel I look a hype still, but Rebel, your point never really make no sense still. Because what you do, you throw yourself in that category of argument. And Bushman, we know you're a troublemaker already, and that's why the industry.
You mean Cry Bushman?
Yeah, Cry Bushman will cry on, pa. Bushman, yo, go do what you do best, brother. May I tell you the truth? Go do what you do best. Go cry. Because I that you used to. And love Chin, man. Because Chin is one of the most, humble man in this space. You know, really, in the whole argument with them, and I go on with them and I go on it. So, I mean, he's always taking an intelligent approach to on a disrespect, and I really respect the man for that. Also, again, want to big up Mr. Vegas and his respond towards Little John. That was an intelligent response. I mean, you don't have to go down with that arrogance with them. And I really respect that. But yeah, man, the man who can't find no tune here, man, nobody find no mix-up because that not going to work. I mean, a 1 day or 2 day relevance that. Tell me what you think in the comment section.
So moving along, we're gonna get into this as businessman and party promoter Andrew Wright among 3 convicted in $222 million in sports fraud case. According to Present Marketing, Andrew Wright, the well-known party promoter behind the popular events Chugget and French Connection, has now made headlines for a very different reason. He is among 3 men found guilty in a massive $222 million fraud case at the state-owned Institute of Sports in Sports. Wright, along with former In Sports employees Rudolph Barnes and O'Neill Hope, was convicted on September 30, 2025, following years of court proceedings that exposed one of the largest scandals in the entity's history. The trio, who prosecutors said orchestrated a scheme of writing, signing, and cashing fraudulent checks for non-existent workers, were each convicted on multiple counts, Wright on 13, Barnes on 11, and Hope on 8. They are set to be sentenced on November 21st. The case has cast a long shadow over Wright's one flourishing reputation in Jamaica's entertainment scene. Known for pulling crowds to his high-profile events, Wright was also a financial controller at InSports during the period of the fraud, which spanned 2011 to 2017. The alleged irregularities first surfaced in 2017 when a review of InSports financial records flagged millions in unauthorized disbursements. What began as whispers of misconduct evolved into a full-fledged investigation led by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, eventually ensuring Wright and several of his former colleagues. The road to conviction was anything but straightforward. Back in July 2023, Wright was granted bail in the sum of 10 million Jamaican dollar after his then attorneys, including King's Counsel Peter Champagne, argued that with his accounts frozen, he posed little threat to the ongoing investigation. Champagne also sought to highlight what he described as Wright's limited capacity to interfere with the case, given the strict reporting conditions imposed by the Home Circuit Court. At the time, Wright maintained his innocence, insisting that he was being unfairly targeted in a scandal that shook one of Jamaica's oldest sporting institutions. Despite those assurances, the court has now ruled otherwise. Wright's conviction marks the downfall of a businessman who once balanced his dual identities as a finance executive and entertainment mogul. With sentencing looming, questions remained about the full scope of accountability, especially since two women implicated in the case were acquitted and another remains at large. So moving along right here, we're gonna get into this next article. New visa fees take effect. Jamaicans to pay more to visit, study, and work in the US under new visa integrity fee. According to Prison Marketing, starting today, October 1st, 2025, Jamaicans looking to visit, study, or work in the United States face an increased financial hurdle, an additional 250 US visa surcharge, pushing the cost of a standard tourist visa to 435 US per person. The move, part of the newly enacted One Big Beautiful Bill, has immediately sparked concern among travelers and immigration advocates, who warn that the increased fees could strain family budgets and deter Caribbean tourism. The surcharge, officially called the Visa Integrity Fee, is aimed at deterring visa overstays and applies to all non-immigrant visa categories, including tourist, student, and contemporary work visas, collected at the point of visa issuance by the Department of Homeland Security. The fee is non-waivable and subject to annual adjustment, although the visa is theoretical, possible for travelers who leave the US within 5 days of their visa expiring or legally adjust their status. Critics argue that no clear process has been announced to reclaim the money, leaving many worried it could become a permanent cost. Jamaican immigration attorneys in the US remain skeptical that the fee will significantly curb travel. Wayne Golding, based in Central Florida, told The Gleaner, "I don't see it as a deterrent. Jamaicans who travel to shop or visit family will simply absorb the additional costs." Mitchell Fanga, an attorney in Jacksonville, echoed the sentiment, noting that the surcharge reflects the administration's broader enforcement policy but will unlikely stop Jamaicans from pursuing visas. Meanwhile, Erwin Clare of Caribbean Immigration Services warned that family visits will also be impacted as the fees kick in, and Winston Tucker described the measure as disruptive, cautioning that rising immigration court fees may discourage immigrants from fighting their cases. The new law does more than just hike visa costs. For the first time, asylum seekers in the United States must pay a minimum of 100 US filing fee, with no waivers for low-income applicants. Additional fees for work permits, 550 USD for the initial permit and 275 US for renewals, further raise the financial burden. Immigration advocates argue that these measures disproportionately affect low-income Caribbean migrants, creating economic barriers that may delay filings or deter legitimate applications altogether. While the US government frames the visa integrity fee and accompanying reforms as tools to ensure compliance and curb overstays, many in the Caribbean see them as punitive measures that threaten to disrupt travel, family connections, and migration patterns. As these policies take effect, the full impact on Jamaican travelers, asylum seekers, and broader Caribbean-US relations remains uncertain, leaving communities to navigate to more more costly and complex immigration landscape. So moving along right here, Cecile rallies support for missing Manchester boy. According to IRFM.net, dancehall artist Cecile is appealing to residents of Manchester Home Parish to help find 12-year-old Jaden Smith, who has been missing since September 27. Making the appeal on social media, Cecile posted a screenshot of a newspaper headline about Jaden's disappearance, urging Manchester residents to keep an eye out for the young boy. Jaden is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 5 feet tall. He is a grade 7 student of Manchester High School. Police say about 6:15 a.m. on Friday, Jaden was last seen at home wearing a khaki uniform and a pair of brown shoes. A search party was deployed this morning near the Manchester High School at Perth Road as efforts intensify to locate the missing grade 7 student. Speaking to the media this morning, Jaden's aunt Anne-Marie Thompson noted that his disappearance has taken a mental toll on the family and is calling on persons who have information on her nephew's whereabouts to speak up. So the last thing, we're gonna get into right here another informative topic where Lisa Hanna raises alarm on protein poverty in Jamaica. According to yardhype.com, after stepping down from politics, former member of parliament for the PNP, Lisa Hanna has not shied away from using her platform to speak out on issues affecting Jamaica people. This time, she took to Instagram Monday morning to raise awareness about the matter of food security in Jamaica, more specifically a growing issue she described as protein poverty. She began by highlighting the difference in import duties between lobster, a luxury delicacy tax at 40%, and chicken, a daily staple in the Jamaican diet. Chicken, however, faces an import duty of over 200%, making this essential source of protein more than expensive for majority of Jamaicans to access. Tell me how lobster, a luxury food, we can import it at 40% with an import duty at 40%, while chicken, the staple for most of us, is taxed over 200% in Jamaica. To further reinforce her point about expensive it is for people to access quality protein, she compared the average price of a whole chicken in Jamaican supermarkets and wholesalers to the price of a whole chicken in the United States. The figures, she stated, showed that the price in Jamaica is more than double to that of the United States, meaning Jamaicans are paying over 100% more for the same quantity and quality of protein. So in Jamaican supermarkets, a whole chicken weighs an average of about 1.7 kilograms, that's about 3.8 pounds. You see that bird, it costs us about an average, depending on where you go, 1,860 Jamaican dollars. Meanwhile, in the United States, this very same whole chicken can sell for 5 USD. She continues, that's 809 Jamaican dollars at the current exchange rate, half the price, so Jamaicans are paying 125% more for the same protein. After sharing the price difference, she addressed those who might respond by saying they do not want any imported chicken in the country, pointing out the fact that imported chicken is already widely sold and commonly found in Jamaican supermarkets and wholesale. And before anybody rush me and say, Lisa, we don't want any imported chicken from the United States, here's a spoiler. We already eat imported chicken. The chicken box and the leg quarters flooding the wholesale market. When we go to the wholesale, we might say, sell me 4 pounds of chicken or sell me 10 pounds of chicken. Where do you think it comes from? Lisa Hanna went on to compare the minimum wages of Jamaica's regional counterparts, focusing specifically on the Cayman Islands. According to her, the minimum wage per hour there allows workers to afford enough protein to adequately feed an entire family. In contrast, Jamaica's minimum wage, which is set to increase soon, can barely cover never enough protein to feed a single teenager. She also stated that this crisis is one that is gradually beginning to show itself, and noted that it is an issue she has been speaking out about for years. Whether through her contributions in parliamentary gatherings or in the many articles she has written, she has consistently highlighted the growing concern. She next stressed the importance of properly feeding the nation's citizens and ensuring that food remains affordable and accessible to all, and this is a silent crisis of protein poverty and the cruel irony that has been unfolding in Jamaica that I've gotten up on my feet in Parliament and spoken about. I've written ad nauseum about it in my columns because I know the detriment that we will face with future generations if we don't feed our country properly and allow our people to afford food, because macro-essential nutrients. According to her, the root cause of this phenomenon of protein poverty in Jamaica lies in the government's policy, or the lack thereof, surrounding food security in Jamaica. The former MP specifically pointed to the import substitution model, describing it as outdated. She explained that this system is no longer serves the need of the present Jamaica, nor does it support the direction the country needs to move toward in the future. So the uncomfortable truth is that it's our own policies that make food more expensive for Jamaican people. And if you look back, you will see me talk about those policies. It's an import substitution model that has been crafted for another era. Look at lobster, 40% versus chicken, 200%. So this import substitution model that was crafted, it no longer serves the people it was meant to protect because it was for another era. Chicken should be the most affordable and abundant staple on every Jamaican plate. To close her sentiment, she offered suggestions on how to tackle the problem and ultimately fix food insecurity and, by extension, protein poverty. Her recommendations focus on the need for updated national policies, greater investment in local agriculture, and the removal of outdated trade barriers that make essential food items harder to access. So what we need to do, we need a policy reset. We need to reduce tariff on poultry products to reasonable levels. Duties above 200% can't be defended in this modern economy. Moderate rates would give consumer relief while pushing producers to become more efficient. We also need to cut duties on imports for other small farmers in chicken. Lisa continues, things like corn, soy, vaccines, we have to do something for small farmers. Reform the permit system. You don't need to give discretionary approvals enriching a handful of middlemen. Chicken back license and other permits must be transparent. Whoever wants to bring in chicken, we must know. Go to Parliament with it. Sit down in front of Parliament and make it public so we know. These are the things Jamaicans want to know.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad.